razor with their part. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. We're there with you next Thursday. Yes, this is the last Thursday in this month that them call April. For those of you who is here now, you have to give thanks continually. You have to give thanks because it's so much of us start out last week and never reach this point. So I want to give them who respect life, who respect life, because life is really all that we can say we have when you get right down to it. Life, your life, most important thing to you. And don't care how you hear all a bad man a go on and bad man a go on. Them don't want to lose them life. Serious thing. All you hear a man a talk about, oh, me kill you and God dead, you know, me dead for you and did that. Nobody want to lose them life, man, because it's only one life you have. No matter where the preacher wants to say, one life you have, and you better live it, and live it in abundance. Yes. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. We're there with you.
But always I say life is hard, you know?
Life, you know, yes. Because it's a very hard thing, you know, to keep alive, you know. Especially in Jamaica and Iraq and Syria. Believe you me, it's a very difficult thing to do, you know. So we have to give thanks. Believe you me, we have to give thanks. You know, we are coming at the, you know, they might give a newspaper at the airplane, and you see one in English, International New York Times. This is the New York Times to deal with. Like we have CNN International, you know, them have CNN where deal with international news, but the CNN International deal with international things directly. Well, this New York Times is an international New York Times where deal with international news directly. And one of the things that struck me, well, it catch my eye when I see it. The headline was, empty Ebola clinics seen as U.S. misstep. Empty Ebola clinics seen as U.S. missteps. Despite millions spent on care centers, few people have been treated. America has spent more money. This is serious. This is what New York Times is reporting, you know. The International New York Times report that. And this is Monday, April the 13th. So you must know that just that day this news has come out. And the reason why we never deal with it as we come back is because we don't deal with other things. But America has spent more money on this Ebola crisis than any other country. Listen to what I say now. America has spent more money on this Ebola crisis. We're talking about the crisis in Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. You know, we did the next door. We did the next door the other day from one of them places there. Them say it was Ebola free. Ironically, when we are come through the airport in America, we see them fast have a sign. Them have a sign, you know. If you are coming from Guinea, Liberia, or Sierra Leone, please let us inform the immigration authorities. But we are coming from Sierra Leone. Not Sierra Leone. We put Ivory Coast for my things, you know, see it. And we don't see nobody make up them face and screw up them face still. So we just go through, because people that say, me not go over this, because Ebola, well, me don't know. We go the nearest to it as far as people are say you must go. And me a plan to go a Guinea. Why come like me a play my life? Me not play no life. What we are talking about? Me can walk out there so no one a gunman fire shot and miss in the person who fire and kill me. And you have some madman on the road that drive you, so now you are drive quite okay, and him just lick the car and go over one precipice. So, at certain day, anyway, America has spent more money on the Ebola crisis in Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia than any other country in the world. But here the catch now. America has done the least for the Ebola crisis than any other country in the world. You get what I say? Okay. So, despite millions spent on care centers, few people have been treated as bodies littered the streets and the sick lay dying in front of overwhelmed clinics. Last year, President Obama ordered the largest American intervention ever in a global health crisis, hoping to stem the deadliest Ebola epidemic in history. But after spending hundreds of millions of dollars and deploying nearly 3,000 troops, well, I tell you, I fight the man, I'm going to fight Ebola down there, you know, America spend hundreds of millions of dollars and deploying nearly 3,000 troops to build Ebola treatment centers. The United States ended up creating facilities that have largely sat empty. Only 28 Ebola patients have been treated at the 11 centers built by the United States military, American officials now say. This is the American officials that say it, you know, that only, this is from, we are talking about, this year we are talking about, you know, them say from last year till now, till this year, in all the death and destruction we are going in the countries, only 28 Ebola patients have been treated at 11 centers built by the United States military. Americans officials now say. So, America sent 3,000 troops to deal with the Ebola crisis. They only treat 28 Ebola patients. The Cubans, this little island off the coast, 90 miles from Negril Point, they saw, send 200 doctors, them send, not army man, doctor, them send. My task was to convince the international organizations you don't need any more ETUs, said Dr. Ulis no, Dr. Hans Rallin, a Swedish public health expert who advised Liberia's health ministry referring to Ebola treatment units. I warned them, the only thing you will show is an empty ETU, he added. Don't do it. The American response, it turns out, was outpaced by the last moving and unpredictable disease. Facing criticism that its reaction to the devastating epidemic has been slow and inadequate, Mr. Obama announced his signature plan in mid-September last year, focusing on Liberia, America's historically ally. But even before the first treatment center built by the American military opened, even before the first American military opened there, so you have to understand there's some fine right me I work with you somehow. The number of Ebola cases in Liberia has been falling. Listen to where I'm going, you know, people. Don't follow propaganda. You hear one side of the story, you want to hear the next side of the story from the other side. Can I tell you, I meet a brethren, and I kid you not. It reminds me of Jamaica. Like, there are certain places of Jamaica, and you talk to certain people of foreign, and they might say, but I mean, come on, Jamaica, Rasta. Too much killing are going down there. The reason why them say too much killing are going down there is because them feel if them come as they land at the airport, somebody will shoot them. Which is possible, but you have to be very unlucky if you walk off a plane, a man fire shot in a man to go through Fern Gully and reach Pampalizator's airport road and come kill you. Alright, we want to come back to this article in the paper. Stepping razor. So we'll go back to this article about the Ebola and how America spend the most money and do the least. So the man I tell him, say, I warn them, the only thing you'll show is an empty ETU, he added. Don't do it. The American response, it turns out, was outpaced by the fast-moving and unpredictable disease. Facing criticisms that his reaction to the devastating epidemic had been slow and inadequate, Mr. Obama announced his signature plan in mid-September last year, focusing on Liberia, America's historical ally. But even before the first treatment center built by the American military opened there, the number of Ebola cases in Liberia had fallen drastically. Now, people don't understand what's going on in them places, and you hear certain things that you don't know. It's not the people them, it's not America go there go make the spread of the disease go down. It's the people them in the country, what the things that them start to do. That is why here we must understand that chick V thing we read Jamaica the other day. We can't wait for government to tell you to clean up the place. We must know, say, our surroundings must be clean. And that is people power. Yes. Alright, the Reconciliation region now, the number of Ebola cases in Liberia had fallen drastically, casting doubt on the Americans' strategy of building facilities that took months to complete. The emphasis on constructing treatment centers so widely championed last year ended up having much less impact than the inexpensive, nimble measures taken by residents to halt the outbreak. Many officials say Liberia could be declared free of Ebola as early as next month, but with health officials warning that it is only next page. You hear them say Liberia could be Ebola free as early as next month. But them are one still say the disease still like a funny way where you could have feel say it gone down. Only to find say it emerged back itself. Anyway, the article the page them too far from one another, so I keep up time. Anyway, see there? Alright. In a matter of time before another another time that something else might erupt. They are drawing important lessons from the successes and shortcomings of the response for international and West African leaders. Had the Americans and other donors been more flexible, critics and some officials contend the money could have been toward rebuilding Liberia's shattered healthcare system or backing the efforts of local communities instead of focusing on treatment centers that would scarcely be used. And the article goes on and on and on by saying that the people them take the initiative, take it at them own the communities decide that too much debt around them and too much problem around them, so they're going to do something to alleviate it. It is the people power, the people that caused the Ebola, especially in where we are talking about Liberia, which was one of the biggest affected. More people dead in Liberia from the Ebola than the other two countries them. They must say, it is the people, not the American injection of millions of dollars, which is only 28 cases them serve in the 11 place with them bill. But it was the people them taking this in them own hands and decide, say, look here, we're going to take more care in how we deal with this thing here. That is what caused the Ebola to become less of a crisis in these countries. So we want you to know, say, when people are talking about America help this and America help that, you have a group of people in the world where say, help what? Help what? And one must understand that sometimes, sometimes it boils down to where we are looking for ourselves. That is what it is boiling down to, and this is a good example. One of the worst epidemics in the past so much years. Not since the Black Plague in Europe, we see something like this happen. And we are saying that if the Africans do bad, or people look for Africans and all them things, than anybody who talk about Africa. You have some black people when look on we like, till what them people are talking about. So we are going in Africa, so the people them are dead for Ebola. How do I go there for? Well, the people them see a crisis, the people them saw a crisis, and them take it in them own and say, look here, enough is enough. We don't wait for foreign aid to work it out. We have to work it out ourselves. And see, the thing gone down drastically. No money, no American imperialistic input did it. It was the people them that do it. So I did tell you about now this bridge, we're there in Africa in this show, and this brother with the microphone come to me and say, I want to do an interview with me. So I say, which radio station? He tell me the radio station in Guinea. Right away my eye open wide. I say, all right, a Guinea you come from, this is one of the country them where them say, under pressure. Me say, so tell me something, Reggie. How you reach over here, so, and a Guinea you come from? Yeah, the Brethren tell me now. The Brethren say, which part of Guinea him live, him never see a Ebola case yet. Me say, oh, you mean you never see a Ebola case yet? Him say, him never see somebody who have Ebola yet. Him hear about it in the other part, but him personally, and in a film district, them never see a Ebola case yet. That is the same thing with Jamaica, where you have man will never say a man a get shot in Jamaica yet, but people feel say Jamaica full up a pure gunshot. And sometimes it feel that way too. Sometimes it feels say a man have some against in a mobile in a Kingston and just fire a shot, and the shot just take the highway and just come to Fern Gully and through Walker's Road, through Maniga and just reach a Kingston and kill you. Well, it's the same thing with Ebola now. When you say, Brethren, explain that to me. Explain how is it that, because how we hear the thing, it's like, just like how people hear about the crime in Jamaica. Because people tell people not to come to Jamaica, People tell people not to come to Jamaica because a peer murder going down there. And you have 2.7 million people live in a Jamaica. Still living in Jamaica. And will die of old age if there's something as dying of old age in Jamaica. So it's not like, say, we're living in a place where everybody going to get shot. Just like how people say, in the earlier days last year, you say, no, them no want to go Africa. Nobody no want to go Africa because Africa, you're going to catch Ebola. Look how Africa big. 50 different countries in Africa. Ebola is on the other side of the country. It's like you say you're not going to California because it's like you're not going to California because snow over Boston. And snow terribly in Boston. So you're not going to America, you're saying people them look on the people them when you see on TV, say look on them, see how terrible the thing over there. No. It's not so it go. So we just want you know how the thing are running right now, that It is the African people that is making the initiative for themselves to eradicate and alleviate the problems that them have when it come on to this Ebola crisis. So them say Sierra Leone is almost there. So we're hoping that by the end of this year, just like how we don't hear nothing more about the chickpea, I think the mosquito, the aegypti mosquitoes, has reached their level now where them said, boy, we get enough of them, you know. Make we wait till the end of this year again, and we'll come back for them who never did get it, like all me. I tell you, I don't know how I don't get it, brother, but believe you me, I still contemplate it, because a whole heap of people around me get it, and me I say, it come like me get it and never know, but that's impossible. You can't get it and never know. If I mosquito, silent mosquito, just joke me, and me get it and never know. I don't think so. So I hope say when it come around again, which I think it will, because Jamaican people still don't recognize how cleanliness, how important it is, because them still feel say, as some guys said it come here so, which I not doubt it, I have no evidence of it, but I know that there's a way that you can do or help to alleviate a lot of the problems of this mosquito that has plagued Jamaica and give most of the population still suffering from the effects of this chickpea thing. Most, a whole heap of ones right now, even though we not hear about it, and even though it would appear that the Ministry of Health has been expunged from crimes against Jamaican people, because that is what it was. We should have, I mean, I don't know, if it was another country, the whole ministry have to go resign to make most of the Jamaican population get this disease and still suffering from it. Can you imagine what's going to happen now with another disease which maybe, even though it is not visible right now, there is a possibility that that fire that took place out of Riverton City going to cause devastation for the Jamaican people. Mark my word, may I tell you, we don't take it lightly. The amount of pollution will go up in the sky over the week where it's abundant there. You think, say, destruction like that against the environment shall go unpunished by the environment. The environment have a serious way to vomit up and cough up and spit out. And so when nature vomit and cough and spit, feeble little man don't you so? Little man, when nature is not mindful of, and when nature cough, spit, and vomit, human beings feel it. I know it's true believers. I'm greater than Muhammad Ali. What do you think about that? Him delusional, don't you?
He is, because you need a resume, you know, a proper resume to say that you're greater. You're greater than Ali, because Ali fought the best of his era. And in some quarters, people are saying that Mayweather has been ducking the best fighters, and he's now choosing when to fight.
Yeah, but this fighter will come up. The loser are going to get $120 million. Something right?
I think whatever happens, what's his name, Pacquiao will get 150.
Them say the winner, I think I hear the winner will get 180 and the loser get 120.
No, man, I think, if I remember correctly, I think the deal is that Pacquiao would get, I think, 150 million.
You're the sportsman, so maybe you know, but
I think I heard
so when win or lose?
Yeah, I think he's supposed to get 150.
Win or lose?
Yeah.
You know I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight him. No, serious. No, me I tell you the truth, no. Give me half away again. And me and him going out the ring.
Yeah, I would take it as when I get knocked out in the first round.
No, me not fight to get knocked out. But if him knock out, if him knock me out, would I stay down?
Yeah, definitely.
No, man, if him told me by my finger, me drop down.
Drop down, yeah, knock out, same time, first round. Man, I forgot no further.
No, somebody can get 100 million and if you lose fight. You know what I'm set up, is that? No, you know what I'm set up.
It's the biggest fight in history.
No, it not sound like a setup to you.
Why?
Like the fight don't sell out already.
Of course, it's sell out.
No, me don't mean the audience. I mean between the fighters and the people behind the fighters. Yeah, you don't think that set up long time?
Why? We don't know that because I guess if Mayweather loses, you know, it's a rematch. I can imagine how much more money they'll be charging for that. But I don't know, because I don't think Mayweather wants to lose his undefeated tag. So I just have to wait and see.
But I'm gonna make a man throw me down for 150.
Me too.
Give that Reggie.
Yeah,
no, but I make a man throw me down for $100,000. $100,000, $100 million. That's over a billion and Jamaican dollar, you know. No, but somebody can get so much money if you want to fight that. You don't know. Anyway, go on, kill it. Yes. We don't know if you know, but last week my daughter was on the program talking about this SDC event that's supposed to take place on the premises of IRFM. Well, apparently it has been shifted to Thursday, the 6th of May. So for those of you who don't know, that program moved to the 6th of May, which is a Thursday. Now, I want you to follow me reason here, so now. Make a play a tune here first. Make a play a tune here. Brand new music.
Oh, yeah. Wish Obama did pass through jungle. Visit the place where people live by the bungle. The name that knows that Jamaica no humble. Tourist destination and some Rastaman way humble. Wish from the moment the plane land.
Which is a Thursday. The SDC initiative that will take place right here on IRFM compound is Thursday, the 7th of May. Now, answer certain things round the corner, not to the public, that we see is being initiated at this moment, and there's a lot of other things that going. Trust me, man, certain things were happening at Jamaica, you wonder, wait, then look how long that happened and nobody never check it. Well, Obama come here and them talk to government and private sector and all these people and show them to look at certain things now to work out, you know, so better work out other things. Well, I want to tell you, say, me have a brethren where buy a car and police come in my yard and arrest him for the car. Say it's a stolen car and buy and them imprison him go to prison for it. Stolen car. You know, say you have some people who own building and them run illegal electricity in the building, and you they use the electricity and public service come there and charge you for not paying electricity. And you tell them, channel, you do it, but guess what now? You benefit half right. Now, ignorance of the law don't absolve you from the law. Not because you don't know, say the law said this. You're going to broke the law and feel you're going to get where. No. Me want to know if most Jamaican people not supposed to go to prison. Yeah. Because you know, a guy had thief something from America. Somebody had thief something from America and sell the Jamaican people. So, if all a guy come in all my house now and see me I use up the thing where him never knows it's supposed to be in my house. Him not supposed to lock me up. Most Jamaican, including the Christian, they get caught in a thieving scam over the years and never realize it. Until Obama come here and come make them realize it. Look here. Over the years you are doing this thing, I want you lock down that. Lock down that or pay the consequences. I say you will love Jamaica. We're not going to really throw something blows pan on you know, because I say lock it down instantaneously. So now everybody's in disarray. Maybe your television will not be the same couple months' time. Because there were some illegal activities taking place that most Jamaicans never know. All them do is go home and click on like me, I know me love me love me love Lord Adam more than me don't know what. Me don't know. Trust me, man. Me's a Lord Adam, man, you know. Me just watch Lord Adam. Sometimes I have a marathon Lord Adam and me vex when me have to go somewhere. But trust me, all the Lord Adam we used to watch, you know, we might have to go up on YouTube, go watch it. But how is it that we could have been participant in a illegal activity for so long? And you know, so when it gets legal now, we the public, are going to go pay arm and a leg to watch it. Believe you me, we the public, we're going to feel it. Because they have a right to jack up the price for we know. Because they say, watch out. The reason why they didn't get a cheap price on 13 channel as a combo is because we never did a pay for it. When see Joe Barber come in and in friend them show, we say, look here, instantaneously, lock that or else. If you want it, we have to go pay for it. Therefore, you have to go pay for it too. So, that is really a serious problem. It's a very serious problem to television lovers who like them watch them favorite channel, only to know now that little more from this, it will be no more. And maybe some of them now will come back to base up offer if the two major cable network them decides them will pay Obama and them friend them feeds. But it's a serious problem. It's a serious problem you find yourself in now. Serious problem. Cable TV, we kind of I go feel it. But I don't know, you know, because YouTube, I tell you, I don't know what is not on YouTube. I don't know what is not on YouTube right now. And you have some other little things. You have some other little place where you can go get certain things, you know. I don't know how them they do these things, boy. But me I tell you, it's another scamming that, you know. You know, it's a scammer that. It's a scamming that. Then all the matter about scamming and not realize that it's a scamming. Yeah, man, because you are paying for something where the other person never pay for. That is why JK and all them people there want to sue RFM and all this station who now turn over the money to artists and all them something. They want to carry them go to court. Because they must say, you infringe on the copyright of the artist by playing them tune on radio and broadcasting them tune and you're not paying nothing for it. So, it's the same thing. You infringe on a television network in America. You not pay fee, but you sell people in Jamaica the right for I tell you, Jamaica are easy. Imagine you sit up like your things on a click channel. And you say, okay, I don't want to watch USA, I want to watch NBC, I don't want to watch NBC, I want to watch. And when you realize NBC own the whole of the station, the way you want to watch. And the guy will come and say, hey, look, you know, a long time this will go on, you know. So you may say, no, lock that immediately, you know, you're going to bring some lawsuit by your way that you have to go lock down the place and go down a mobile, go turn scammer for pay away. So the guy, you know, have to go just go lock that, so I lean now as him go home now. He may just go eat, drink and go to bed. Nothing for your TV for watch. Or you go watch YouTube with some little cock out and skin out and bend up and go on and all them thing there. So, may I tell you, ignorance of the law don't absolve you from the law. If you broke the law, you broke the law. Yes, step in.
Yes, Mota.
Blessed man.
Give thanks. A long time I don't give that sound, you know. Yeah, man stepping in from Elsha, you know what I mean?
Elsha, okay, sir.
Yes, sir. In the midst of the heat, the cool under the breeze, you know.
You're poet, yes. I don't know it, man. You're show it.
Well, I tell you, Mota. You see, first night, in all my years of listening to you, you know, it was one of the most enlightening, entertaining. Yo, me I tell you right about now, I know my skin still have cold about.
Yeah.
Sonny Pattison.
Sweet.
Mota, me say, me love right. Because I feel like, boy, me love words until I feel like I'm married to words. You know what I mean? And you is one of my greatest motivator and inspiration. You know, the poetry thing. Because me I listen to you a long time from when I tried to John's all them place there.
Yeah.
You know what I say? But when I hear the data, I say the generation has come forward.
Oh gosh, man.
Change the style of words, you know what I mean?
I mean, I tell you, say, you know what's sweet me too? The youth will call from Boston.
From foreign there.
And a chant. Me I tell you,
hear
man.
Me no, man? More time me say me want all no me no sleep. You know, so me look a bang a phone, me a listen right beside me.
All no, you no sleep.
All no, me no sleep.
Where do you save that for, man? True continent, Rasta?
Yeah, me no, man. Anytime Wednesday night time, me now listen to you again in a brethren. Because me can't sleep.
But then no, you're afraid to never hear what they go on.
God almighty. What a data bad, man.
Oh, she
right
good,
now,
man,
she
she
took
good.
me into a zone and left me there, me I tell you. She left me there, but me I tell you, big up Sonny Patterson anywhere there. You see,
No,
you
she
see what
just
you
leave it.
see
She
right
just
about
gone. She
now?
just gone. She just gone.
I'm gone, she gone.
Yeah, she just gone afar. Gone back her yard.
So me I go tell you, say, you see this? I something where you have to go continue in the motor. And you have to go incorporate it something in your program, you know.
Well, look at something. Look at something. It's not many times a poet come to Jamaica that impressed me like how that data impressed me, or a singer for that matter. Sometimes most of the people that will impress me is speakers, but for artists to come Jamaica, it's not many artists come Jamaica that me say, look here, no care what it take, me have to get them on the continent, because I want other people share when me feel when he or she perform a portion the other day. So I couldn't do no better. But have her down here. And
but even we're glad that you did. Believe me, cause I never know about her. I listen to a few poets. When you Quincy Johnson from up top there, you know, I listen to a couple of others, and basically what I hear, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No man.
I'm gonna tell you, she bad like Ebola, man. You know?
No, she good. like a cane juice, man.
Yeah, man, but you have to go bring in even a couple local. Come here, you're bigger and talk about our nomad father, you know.
Oh,
you know why I call so early? Because I always get 1 minute to talk to you, so I call early.
Is it just for you?
Yes.
And I want to Sheldon could listen to me right now.
Yes.
Just for you, I'm going to bring him father inside there.
You have to bring him in, man, because I want to hear these things. Adults have talent in a motor.
Yes.
Just like me, this year I'm going to be 48 years, you know.
Yeah, but
I don't have talent. I love it from early, but I never get the chance.
You just create a cutting edge program by suggesting to bring Sheldon father in the studio. We're going to bring Sheldon father in the studio.
Yes, man.
Yes, sir.
And as I said, not only him, but others will.
Yeah, only too. Yes. Well, we bring a whole heap of artists in there, you Rai, we bring, Babandi, we bring a whole heap of artists over there, Jimmy Cliff.
For real. But this daughter stand out, may I tell you, you know?
Yeah, man. Give thanks,
Bridget. But you know what?
Yes, sir.
You see, on the topic of Ebola, I have two sounds to them.
Yeah.
Run, Africa, run. Run, Africa, run. See them a come. Run, Africa, run. Dear Africa, Jamaicans and the rest of the world are deeply saddened by this outbreak of Ebola, and regrettably so, have tightened security with everyone that passes through their doors. You have been hit hard by such a dreaded disease, and we hope that the rest of the world can help you to rise from your knees. We send condolences to the families of those whose lives have been lost, and may the Almighty help to rid you of Ebola at all costs. Mother Africa, as I too get rid of my flu, we are worried sick about you. We still mourn the loss of one of your greatest sons, Nelson Mandela, and we patiently wait a while for you to bring back a smile with the sound of your vuvuzela. You are the mother of our generation, despite the separation. But if you are not well, where in our hearts will happiness dwell? Let this not dampen your spirit, because people far and wide are very much in it. There is no compensation for your pain, but we pray that very soon you will rise to the top again. Oh, sweet Africa, my sweet Africa, for your suffering we are tearful, but to cross your borders again, we have to be careful. The people of your land depend on you, so rise like the phoenix without subdue. I proclaim judgment on those who wish to keep you calm, because certainly Ebola was sent to do you harm.
All right.
Find back the rhythm to your feet from the drums that beat, laugh and start killing your teeth. Rise up, Africa, in many shades of black. Unite with your people and rally back.
Yeah, beautiful poem, Bridget. I don't know how you get Mandela mixed up in an Ebola poem, though. Believe you me. All right, we have to move, though.
Natural. Get that.
Yes. Stepping Razor, the art of war. You know, I want to extend an invitation. I really want to do it through the United States Embassy, but if anyone who know me from, which I know that a lot of ones know me in the United States Embassy, could you please extend that invitation to President Obama's wife and his children? Tell them that Mutabaruka is inviting them to Jamaica. There's only one requirement I need, is that they take the roads that I tell them to travel on. I want them to take a certain route to reach wheresoever they are going to stay. And I have really mapped out the route already. So if them have them security officers there, they can just pinpoint these roads by them satellite. When you leave the airport, I want you to drive straight. Don't turn. Don't turn. Just drive straight. And when you reach, just drive straight on the seaside. And you will meet up on a street named Port Royal Street. When you reach Port Royal Street, drive till you see a stoplight where they said there is a craft market. Turn right. I know you can block stoplight too. You name government. Turn right on that stoplight and it carry you to a next road named Darling Street, where there is an old railway station that is not used anymore. You turn left on Darling Street and you go up near to a place named the Coronation Market. Then when you reach at the stoplight, you turn left on a place named, it's kind of difficult because on one side you will see a police station with some police that has never been over the other side of the road, according to the former commissioner of police, that it was very difficult for police leaving Denham Town police station to go into that little place there that is on the other side of Darling Street. And even though it is named Darling Street, it is said that there is no Darling over there. No. On the other side of the road, opposite the Denham Town police station, you will see a cemetery that them call the May Pen. It's not really a pen, and if you're there, you don't have to go in there. You may go to somewhere else. But that is May Pen Cemetery. Now, after going past, little before you reach the end of the May Pen Cemetery, before you reach that place that was once a big craft making facility that is now become a remand center, you're going to turn right on a street named Collie Smith Drive, where the famous Bob Marley, on the left side, you will see a picture of Bob Marley there. Now drive straight up on that street and they will direct you to a place that was once called the Black Rose Corner. No, wouldn't it be a beautiful thing for them to take that route? Then there would be no need for a commissioner of inquiry to fix up back Tivoli Garden. Maypen would finally have gate, and the place would be weeded out and nobody wouldn't have to live over there. Collie Smith Drive, the road would be fixed with signs and all the adequate facilities. Black Rose Corner would have some black rose up there. Oh, what a beautiful sight it would be if President Obama's wife would just travel that route that I just said. Oh, the people would be feeling so happy, even though them don't have no money. And maybe, just maybe, if she come in this time, which is this government, maybe, just maybe, the PNP would control Tivoli Garden for first. This is the cutting edge. And you see, Ghana cutting edge regard, Stepping Razor. Sometimes you hear some things and you have to say bad things make you laugh, but you have to say good things make you laugh too. But when you really check it, why? How them should the government now no money, Rasta? Them say government have no money. Government find nearly $200 million for go out fire out there, so. Obama come and spend $200 million for go fix road out there, so. Them bail out a man out where them call the place out of Chilani there for over nearly 300 million. Hey, all the money them have money. Where them go IMF for? What them go? I mean, what's an IMF money pay for all of them things? And an IMF money pay for the road, and an IMF money pay for bail out the house in one place, and an IMF money doing all of these things. So what is it that them go to the IMF for? I don't understand it. Anyway, I want the people in Montego Bay to listen to this carefully, especially Montego Bay, because I answer no. This what you're going to hear. This what you're going to hear now is a very important piece of information, and this information is relating to the scamming industry, because that's why I call it scamming industry. So I want you to listen to this carefully. Okay, stop what you're doing in Montego Bay and listen.
Okay, so I can take my driver's license and my library card, and I have to go to Walmart, and to get my Publishers Clearinghouse money and my Mercedes-Benz with my 8-track player.
All right, we're playing this tape with the understanding, say, we can actually validate the authenticity of the tape, but we know that it is part of a wider understanding of what is it that foreigners is confronted with and what is it that the Jamaicans is confronted with, and how it's a serious thing if you get caught with certain things like what is on this tape. So, as we say, we can't authenticize the tape or validate it, but it makes serious listening. So, as we say, drop what you're doing, plug in your thing in your ears and listen.
Okay, so I can take my driver's license and my library card, and I have to go to Walmart, and to get my Publishers Clearinghouse money and my Mercedes-Benz with my 8-track player, I have to write down this. I can't send it to Publishers Clearinghouse. Who do I have to send it to?
No, listen. You're gonna the $500. We're gonna give you the name for the merchant banker.
Oh, who's the merchant banker?
Okay, the merchant banker is the ad manager. The ad manager is Peter Henderson. Okay, that's the manager.
Okay, is who?
Yes, if you want to speak with the ad manager, I could let you speak with the ad manager.
Ed manager?
Yeah. Do you want to speak with the ad manager?
Yes, because I mean I'm just trying to. I'm having a hard time understanding who I have to send it. Who I have to send put the name in. I can't hardly understand the name that you want me to put the $500 in.
Hold on. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna transfer the call right now. Okay, let you talk with the ad manager.
Okay, I'm really excited. Yes, please do it.
Okay, hold on the line.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi. I'm just trying to figure out. They told me that you guys are with Publishers Clearinghouse and that I won like I don't know, like $7 million, like $1 billion or something. I don't know. I mean, $7 million, $1 billion. I mean, I don't know. And a Mercedes with an 8-track player. So I'm just trying to figure it out.
All right. Well, just calm yourself down, okay?
Okay.
Just calm down because you're a winner. Don't worry yourself.
I'm a winner. I'm really excited that I'm a winner. And this is really, really exciting. Like, I'm super duper excited.
All right. Well, don't worry. You'll get a chance to drive your brand new car today. And also, your your check for the $7.5 million that you have won. So right now, the delivery guys, they're already there in your state, waiting to come on over to your home address.
Okay, now I told the girl that I live off I-20, and then she has to get on the interstate. They have to get off the Interstate 13 loop in order to come to my neighborhood. I mean, they know where I live.
All right, guess what?
What?
Because I want to make sure I want to make sure that the guys are coming to the right place and everything. So guess what?
What?
To verify your whole address to me, because I don't want the guys to miss where they're going. So verify the address to me, where and everything.
Well, it's 4893
Yeah.
Fitzsimmons Road.
How do you spell that?
Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons.
Oh, Fitzsimmons
Yeah.
Road, right?
Right. Now, okay, so I won $7.5 million and a new 2015 Mercedes, and I just can't give them a $500 check when they get here. I have to send it at Western Union.
Yes, because guess what? You're gonna need two identification when the delivery guys get there. You're gonna need a receipt from Western Union along with your driver's license to claim the car and the money today. Okay?
Okay. Now, so do I send the money to Publishers Clearinghouse?
No, I'm going to give you a name and address you're going to have the money sent to. So get something to write on, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'm already ready. I got something to write on.
All right. Yeah, the first name will be Karen, Karen.
Okay.
Yeah, the last name will be Moore, Moore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first and last name. Let me give you the address now.
Okay.
The address will be St. James, James, James. St. James, Jamaica, Jamaica.
Okay.
W-I.
W-I?
Yeah, West Indies.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Publishers Clearinghouse did all their stuff through you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I send $500 to do that, and is that all I got to do?
Yeah, that's all you're going to do. Just have the $500 made out at Western Union, so you could get that receipt, that name and address, so you could get the receipt and be back home. So when you guys get there, you should have a receipt from Western Union along with your driver's license to claim the package today, okay?
Okay, awesome. What's your name?
Right. Yeah, so what I'm saying now, how long will it take you to get that $500 sent at Western Union and get back?
Well, I have to go to Walmart, and then I have to park, and it's Saturday, so it means Walmart's really busy. So it might take me probably, I don't know. If they're waiting today, I could do it today. But if I could do it in 5 days, that'd be even better.
5 days?
Yeah.
So what happens, sweetheart? The delivery guys are there. They're about 45 minutes away from you, waiting for you to pick up the receipt so they could have your delivery done today.
Well, I mean, what if I get the receipt and it takes me more than 45 minutes, and then they come here and then they leave?
No, it doesn't. Listen, it doesn't matter, sweetheart. Okay. Once you have your receipt and your driver's license, the guys will be coming. Just make sure you have your receipt.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, do you have a cell phone?
You sound really nice. You're a really nice guy. What's your name?
It's Don Henderson.
Don Henderson. Are you black?
Pardon?
Are you black?
No. I'm white.
Oh, okay.
to you. Is it a cell phone you're talking to me on or a house phone?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was eating lunch, and so it was easier for me to. It was easier for me to put it on the speakerphone. So, but okay. Well, Don Henderson, I will go and promptly return this recorded conversation into the Attorney General's office along with your telephone number, and make sure that you guys don't scam anyone else. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, this is a scam, and if you're trying to scam me, I swear to God, I'll come to Jamaica, West Indies, and we might have to have a fight.
Sweetheart, listen, what are you talking about? Nothing like that. I already speak with you and let you know, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I let you know that when we get there, you need to have your receipt in your hands. We don't want to get there and you don't have your receipt in your hands, because we don't want any problem when we get there, okay?
Right. Well, I don't want any trouble either, but just Publishers Clearinghouse, they always advertise on TV, and they never advertise that you got to pay anything. So this is all.
The reason why you have to get your receipt. Remember, we give you 1 year guarantee, the license and insurance, and 1 year guarantee of cash, okay? So you'd have to take care of your delivery fee, because if the delivery guy has to be there with you. So I want you to get your receipt and make sure when we get there you have your receipt. So listen, if you don't want your delivery, you need to let me know this, because we don't have time to waste. No,
I know. Well, I don't want you to give my car to the FBI agent down the street. That's for sure. No, it'd probably take me 5 days. So, just so I can check everything out, because I don't, I'm going to call Publishers Clearinghouse and see if this is for real.
Listen to me, sweetheart. So, you're really going to let the delivery guy there turn back right now, because they're there 45 minutes out of the
Well, this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to send someone else to the Western Union, and I'm going to wait here. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to wait here until they get here, and then when they get here, then I'll tell them to go ahead and wire the $500, because I don't want to wire $500 and then the guys not show up with my Mercedes-Benz.
Listen, I know what I'm going to say to you, because right now we are traveling with the FBI, the TV screen, and everyone. When we get there and you don't have the receipt in your hand, we only have 5 minutes to deliver your package to you.
So I only got 5 minutes?
Oh, I got it. I went and got it. I got the receipt.
Pardon me?
He already got the receipt. You already went?
Yeah, I went ahead and went while y'all were talking. I got it.
Well, he already went and got it. So, exactly. Okay, so that was our fake address, fake directions to our house. But we are in Oklahoma City, and so this is going to the Attorney General's office.
REFM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
The art of war. The time is 4 o'clock. Yes. Okay. Forward to where we that play before the advertisement. Yeah, yes, calling style. Yeah, man.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bless up, man. I call for newborns in a Clarendon, right?
All right, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, me have a little poem, I'm want to do a little piece, right?
But you should have called last night when we had to do the poem thing. I don't want to read poem. All right, go on, read it.
Well, yeah. Well, this one called pedophile. And when I say pedophile, enough people don't know what is pedophile. But pedophile is for the big people who trouble like a child. How can big people put them foot in picky shoes? You get them confused. So that is carnal abuse. Be careful who own a child parents. Be careful who own a child guardians. They come on the child them defile. And come on the child them come to spoil. They come on the child with them one bag of Kyle. Them buy them cheese chips and them buy them sweetie. The clap for that the child them a kiss. Tell them the people man a pedophile. People, run come quick. Come with some Batman, come with some stick. Tell them the people have left the district. Tell them the people, man, are pedophiles. Pedophile get the child them vile. Carnal abuse and the child confused. Incest, you scare a princess. Incest, you scare prince them. In a them thing, me not invest. From my bank, money, me want interest. For your pregnant little child, you forget torture. Whether you a lawyer or a doctor. Could I even bald man or a rasta. Could I even pastor or a deacon. Remember deacon man, a deadly con man, him no want nothing fat. He want be a sprat. Tell you that the man want some slap. Careful all of who own a child, parents. Careful all of who own a child, guys. Are you got child from newborns, no?
Blessed right, man, give thanks, yes.
So Father, give thanks to the work we are doing, you know. You do some great work, you know.
Blessed man, give thanks.
But I know somebody they have a vision in the star and they have one place, you know. And to come there and see there with some bridge and I sell some banana, I buy some banana. I ask him so what my name, I tell her say I have one name and I tell her next name. And I say, you say, how come I have two names? I say, one of them have a DJ name. I say, well, I'm both lyrics in the virgin. I'm going to do a lyrics in Study Africa and they give me a business card, virgin, and I tell her.
I give a business card?
Yeah, I'm not there in promotion, the lyrics. Yeah, every one line of lyrics all over.
But I know the lyrics you want to when you say all of them things there, though.
I'm telling a little piece of it.
One little piece, like the banana we give you.
Yeah. I'm Study Africa, come up with Study Africa and find out the truth and heal up Jah. Study Africa, come up with Study Africa and find out the truth and heal up Jah. Morocco, Tunisia and Algeria, say Egypt, Chad, me say and Libya, say Eritrea and Ethiopia, Senegal, Togo, me say and Gambia, me say Ghana, Somalia and Liberia, me say Nigeria and Uganda, me say Mozambique and Tanzania, me say Lesotho and Botswana. In Egypt you find Alexandria, you find Cape Town down in South Africa, the Italian invasion. Yeah man, and
yeah man, you sound like history man, believe you me, you sound like history man.
Alright, Godfather, no respect and keep it right there, dear Father.
Yeah man, give thanks, brethren.
Yeah man, honorable.
I believe you me. Government is to implement new measures geared towards better treatment of people held in police lockups. This follows a review of the detention system in the wake of the tragic death of Mario Dean in August last year. Speaking today, April 29th, in the sectoral debate, National Security Minister Peter Bunting said Dean's death brought into sharp focus the conditions relating to arrest and detention, as well as the state of detention facilities in Jamaica. Mr. Bunting highlighted recent changes to law that now decriminalize ganja. A policy change, he says, has resulted in 1,000 fewer arrests per month for ganja possession. He says a cabinet-appointed subcommittee examined the police detention system with a view to reduce overcrowding in lockups and correctional facilities, as well as review administration policy and procedures of the police force. Mr. Bunting tabled in the House a report on people deprived of liberty, the recommendations from which will be implemented in the police detention system. Mr. Bunting says the new policy addresses several issues to include suicide prevention, children in conflict with the law, and sanctions for breaches. All right. We keep... All right, I could go to the phone caller. Yes, Iel.
Iel, Muta.
Yeah, blessed.
Wagwan.
There.
There's one burning, you should know, you know.
Mind it burn you up, though.
Me nah burn me up, man.
All right. What not Center Matter now?
My son I drive taxi from
in a Center Matter
to Maran Beer.
Okay.
Yeah. Them say that they mustn't go up in the beer. Them they stay down at the park. Anywhere them go up in the beer and I come down. Several of them, not him alone. And the man car when I drive the man about 80 at the year old is my family. And the police the examiner stop him and say you have defective car, windscreen, and the seat must be a shake. And give him 2 tickets, 2 of them are 7,000. One of them is 7,000. That means 14,000 for the 2 tickets you get. Them take off the plate, then them take up the plate, then take up the car and carry it go about. I would like to know about that because you don't get the man ticket already.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you
But I like to know about that motor.
No, where you want to know about? Where you want to know about? Tell me. Them say about defective vehicle.
Yeah.
And them take out the plate and move the vehicle gone about.
Yeah, but and some of them don't. Them take out the plate and them send them through.
All right, so maybe them might say that vehicle there is not roadworthy.
Yeah, because the red plate it cannot be no roadworthy. It's a red plate.
What is it?
It is a red plate. It's not a robot.
No, what may I say? Maybe when them examine the shaking of the seat and all of these things, and the glass, where is it?
It has a little crack on it.
Where is a little crack, what you mean?
Not big something.
It not obscure the driver.
It's not on the driver's side.
Which side? On the passenger side?
Yeah.
All right, so what may I say now? Maybe them in themselves are say that the car is not suitable to be on the road. So you have to go get certain things in place because carry it now.
No, but them say, I think them say them take the car see something out the route. But the other car them will go up in the beer. They should have take them with the motor.
Because them have brought the route too.
Yes, them have brought the route too.
Well, boy, I tell you bad lucky, your brother bad lucky.
I know bad lucky that policeman just come off of my son because every time he go is that him do him have to stop work.
Oh, you mean to them take
months in a work motor and as he go on the road, the policeman, like he have up my son.
So is it a take set, them a take set then?
Them a take set for me pick me and I want to tell them leave my pick me alone because this a man as every boy, I'm going to talk to him with hissing teeth. Him not cuss nobody.
Yeah.
You understand, motor?
So how much time now them hold him? How much time them hold him now for something?
I want to put on the motor and the one man. Yes, because that a take set motor.
Yeah. What name? What your son name? What your son name?
Rock and Morgan.
Okay. And him drive taxi in a...
Him run taxi and him have a red plate. There's a red plate car. I used to have taxi on the road and it turn over and burn up.
You?
Yeah?
You used to have a taxi and it turn over and burn up?
Yes, motor.
So who did in there? Anybody did in there? Anybody did in there?
Yes, motor.
Who did in there?
But then, my son was it and him have to jump out and two other people.
Yes. So why, it burn up? Something wrong with the engine?
No, I don't know motor because them say them car affected because it's a Toyota. Toyota always has heat and it's a 2004 car always has heat in the back. Yeah, it's a Toyota Platts.
Wow, you know about car.
Yes, me motor, I know about car. 3 car, I own and I'm bad lucky with the 3 of them.
Alright, so where your son then now?
Him gone for the car I bought him and my cousin.
Okay. You see
them bought them car, the car motor. We are bought and I forgot pay, I think $15,000.
For
get it from Bath motor.
Okay.
The record fee, all them something there.
Well,
and money making motor.
Well, you know that you never hear last week when I read out all of the money where them are going to charge you for things, how much money them are going to charge you for certain things on the road.
Yeah, but that's a wickedness motor because we are poor people and we go tax the rich man them.
Well, you know, rich man now drive the kind of car where not...
The poor man drive a two that motor, them a drive high up vehicle.
Yeah, so when them drive past you...
Yeah.
You know, but like poor people now, they have some car, you know, when it come up on the road, you know, your feet says... It's an explosion, blow up something.
Yes, true.
So you have to really watch it still. Anyway, we start to hear that still.
The man have got to pay 50,000 now motor and an old 85-year-old man.
You know that 85-year-old?
85-year-old man, he might work for.
Oh, he might work for an 85-year-old man?
Yes, he might work for the man and the man car. It's my family car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is not right. Motor should have take every one of the car them. I told my son can't buy bread, give them.
That's true.
Young song bread, give them. That's why they take my son car.
I'm sorry to hear about that. I mean, hear the emotion, but, you know, we don't know if it's I saw it go.
I don't know most of it. I go, why you know we are going to mark because the old people, they say, they cannot walk for up in the beer, come down, and if every taxi in the center must park on that park.
Yeah, terrible
thing. The park is little as me yard. How them to all in the motor? That no one know.
Yeah. They must provide a service up there, so.
Of course, they must provide because old people, they say, they can't walk. Because one lady from Albion come here and tell me, I must call you for her. Because she cannot walk for up in the beer, come down so far, because she's old.
So let me ask you a question. You have any red plate car where can drive go up there without being prosecuted? Is there any red plate car in the area where go?
No, motor. You just probably might want to turn over and burn up because it was a carriage that you have to have the sign up.
Oh, so it's only Acne carriage can go up there?
I think so. I don't know. I don't want to say.
You don't want to say?
No, Muta.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope say it will work out, and I hope the people them. Cause you know, say them listen to you. You know, and you are the big woman in that area there.
Yes, cause anything about me, if you speak.
Yeah. So I hope say them understand the plight of the people that will live up on top, so. And them old people have them arthritis and all.
Yes, and the returning resident them from file with old and if it's tag go up in the day, bank up there, everything up there, so.
Yeah.
The people have to go up in the day, Muta.
Yeah.
You understand? People go up there, go buy. They pick their cars, children, then will come down, no care, man, no damn man, be if it can't wait.
Yes.
You understand, Muta?
So you go up there?
Yeah, me go mad there.
Oh, no, you go
up there. So me buy my bread.
Oh, you buy your bread up there?
Up there, me buy bread, Muta, and buy some little thing and market and them something. Sometimes when I don't want to go town, me go mad there.
All right, the people them are listening, them hear you, and we hope say next week.
Yeah, tell the policeman to come off and pick me.
All right.
Yes, all right.
You go down there go tell him, oh, you tell him. You go tell him.
Yeah, I mean, I must say, yeah, because I don't talk, so I call you so it's spread already.
Okay, all right, Mama.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah.
First thing into the morning, whenever I wake up, we make love. People will judge and try to.
Yeah, we're going to come back to this Egyptian, a brand new Egyptian. We're taking the phone call. Yes, EL.
Yeah, Muta.
Blessed.
Calling from the I just want to take this opportunity, man, to really, truly give you big ups for working with the farmers and that event you had in Portland over the strong end. You know,
No, wait, I know me having to know.
Well, you know, Muta.
No, listen.
Trust me.
But I know Muta keep it. Listen to me, I say no, man. I don't want to take credit not due. It's a bridge named Rastakura. For 5 years, this is the 5th one in keep. But I was just part of the program.
All right.
Yeah, all right, sir.
Me know say you got to strengthen it. You know, see, you got to validate it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, good thing. Cause we have to deal with the youth them in relationship to farming. Cause there's no culture without agriculture. Weak soldiers and weak warriors can fight, and them use the food. You know, if you're big and fat and obese and have diabetes and hypertension, you can't stand up and fight the Gideon fight. This is what I say, and also to big up Sister Sonny. You know, she's a regular here at Roscoe Fish. She was Roscoe Fish at the ELI up. See?
Oh, yes, about from Atlanta, you call from?
Yeah, man.
Well, if you try go to the airport now, you might catch a land out then, right?
Yeah, no, man, she'll get on the Malcolm X Festival on the 15th, man. So we're good. You know?
Yeah, she tell me
and Roscoe Fish at the ELI up and everything.
All right.
Hey, Mota, you know what, man? Like you did the program from the Ivory Coast the other day, man. You and Coffee need to do a cybercast and from this program, man. And 89.3, like seriously.
All right, sir. Well, maybe we can work.
You know, he's gonna talk to you about that, Muta.
All right, sir.
And also, I want to big up a couple of people. I want to big up Blackfire up in Oregon and listen to the program. And all the people in Atlanta, we're locked to Mutabaruka show, Step in Razor.
All right, sir.
Last night and to the Art of War today. You know, keep on doing the good work. And big up to all the farmers, them.
Yeah,
you know, the Blue Mountains, all the coffee farmers and all the farmers that we have put the food in the ground to feed the people. So, all
right, so blessed. You know, why you love Sharon Creary and her family. And why you love Jana Chambers. Yes. More there and it developed into a really weird, a strange thing. I don't know what people have followed it up, but this youth, them all and put him in the back of a van, the police them and carry him go, must say hospital or jail, and by the time reach him dead. Now, the new development, well, it's two new developments happening. One is that they must say, according to a news report out which newspaper, Washington Post, one of them posts. According to the news report, is that a next prisoner, you know, them fence off, them kind of mesh off, them kind of van, they were more than one prisoner. Well, apparently the police who drive the vehicle stop and pick up a prisoner. And this prisoner is saying that is the youth bang up himself on the side of the truck, up on the side of the van and kill himself. Anybody here to believe that? Now, here the latest news now. The latest news is that the police report is saying that the vehicle that the youth was traveling in stopped 3 times. Stopped 3 times. Now, them go find out, say, it's 4 times the vehicle stopped before it reach its destination. They are querying the thing. Why is it that the police report say it's 3 times the vehicle stopped when it's really 4 times the vehicle stopped? Because on the second stop that the vehicle make, a camera pick up the vehicle when it stopped. And when them go down there, we go find out about this camera. Well, you know, so the camera mash up still, but the camera did already pick up the vehicle that it stopped there. So there's a big argument, you know, why is it that the police report say it's 3 times the vehicle stopped when it did really stop 4 times, and them never report the second stop. That is a big problem for them now. But they must say, well, one reporter say is that, according to the prisoner where they didn't know with him, is that this prisoner here, when he lick up himself on the side of the van, so that is how him get the fractured this and the fractured that, which caused him death. Weird. Weird. I mean, this is so weird. It's unbelievably weird. But it's our next black life. When black life value anything in this 21st century, in the most powerful country on earth, who have a black president, that black people is under so much devastation when it comes on to police brutality.
Baltimore, in the street, it's getting hot. Hey, Muta.
Yes, sir.
Baltimore.
It look like a spirit singer and poet up on the station tonight.
In the street, it's Muta.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about your mother again.
Yeah, but if you sing again, I'm going to cut you off. So
tell
me where you call for.
Because for much week now, I reach in and to tell us that, you know, I feel a waste time here. I say, boy, people them gone and
yeah.
I came calling as I call and I can't get through.
Why? They know all the people get through.
You don't know. And it's like I call like a middle, you know, don't have Sabla, my Westmoreland, no say people.
Yeah, and then you get, look how like
oh, bye.
Yeah, so we did that talk. We could play about the show. That in 2011, paying out to citizens who they have done wrong. Yes, millions of dollars them have to pay out. So this idea about the youth actually beat up himself. So I guess you know, they might have come with that and say, I saw it really go for true. How much work, how much shoes black people can rub down so for march. From Martin Luther King days, black people are march and I wear down them shoes. And we are march and a march still, and every time we march, we hear to the police is not to be blamed. In Jamaica, the system set against the people so much, you know, that most of the time when an atrocity is committed against the citizens of Jamaica, the people them in the power, the people them in the power get away with it because all the system set up. Believe you me, all the system set up, it not set up for the people then. So you have to really look if it get through the barbed wire sometime, you know. Yeah, you look if it get through the barbed wire. If you're not guilty. Because when I say everybody not guilty, you know, you have man who guilty out there. And you have man who not guilty, and if a whole heap of people not guilty, them not get no recompense and compensation when the state do them wrong. That's why the law is not always just. It's not everything lawful is justified. There must be some justice outside of the law. But because we are treating everything in the law, justice is sometimes is elusive. Razor. Here we go. You know, believe you me, because I don't really get the fullness of the drip thing. I don't know if, first of all, we want to tell the Jamaican people, especially my Rasta brethren, ganja is illegal in Jamaica. We could put that straight on the board. Don't fool yourself. Ganja is not legal in Jamaica. All the foreigners them, we are telling you this. Don't get caught up in the hype. Ganja illegal in a Jamaica. If them catch you with 2 ounces or under, them go and charge you $500. Now one might say, what is $500? But if you multiply how much people them go and get caught with $500 so now, as opposed to when them send you go post and charge you $100. You can't say it's a big money thing. Because when you got course and them charge you for under 2 ounces and thing, and them say, all right, go pay $100 over there. So the only difference is that them not going to fingerprint you, which is really a major difference. But a whole heap of people have this feeling, say ganja legal in Jamaica. They have decriminalized to a point the possession of ganja. Now, when we are bush, in my days in the bush, in a St. James Mountains and in a Hanover Hills, Cascade and Westmoreland and all them places, so we are trying to pan all over the place. Me know say, you have man, we plant 1 root of ganja. Now I want to ask whosoever can tell me this with clarity. If the government say 2 ounces and under is $500, but they are allowing you to plant 5 ganja plants in your yard, I would like to know if my 1 ganja plant, which gives me more than 2 ounces of ganja. I don't have no 1 ganja plant will give less than 2 ounces of ganja. If the police come on my yard and see me ganja plant them, and pan that ganja plant, them look upon the bud them, am I going to be charged for having, I don't know if I'm going to pop down my tree and wear the plant them, I don't know. Or if it's only when I have it in my house or upon my person, I'm going to get charged for $500. But I know, say, if I plant 5 ganja plant from my veranda in a one painting, and the police come there and look on the board and say, Mota, you see them plant the way you have this, so if I put it in a scale, I know it will be more than 5, it may more than 2 ounces, you know. I don't know if him can arrest you for the 5 ganja plant them, no matter what it weigh. Me go in a ganja field already with ganja gone above me and me am 5'10". Ganja rise above my head. Now, if I go put some 5 ganja plant in my things and it one of the plant them, when him look on the board, him see gone more than 2 ounces. will I be arrested when I pick the ganja? Because I don't know what is the purpose of planting my ganja without picking it. I don't know why a man that want to plant 5 ganja plant in his yard and don't use it. You don't know nothing about medicine. You have to have some certificate to tell you, say, the reason why I'm going to pick this ganja you know, is because I have asthma and I get a medical certificate for sure say I have this so I can use the ganja freely. But it never mentions, say, the only reason why you must grow 5 plants of ganja is for your use as a medicine. And I don't know, you have policemen out there were terribly now. And I hear the minister call upon the discretion of police nowadays. But I don't know if you can call upon the discretion of police, you know. Like how the man tell them they must bring in certain things and then we get promotion. They must have a quota of arrest or prosecution. Now, 1 ganja plant have a bud pan it where we 3 ounce. And many buds depend it. So we could talk about like maybe all 10 ounce of ganja, 5 ounce of ganja there for 1 plant. Am I to wait for the plant to dry down and wither away and that way? Or can I pick the plant? I don't understand. Yeah, somebody have to explain to me. Yes. Yeah, the time is 15 minutes past the hour of 5 o'clock. And I just want to ask a question. I am totally oblivious to this thing I will say. Will I be prosecuted if I pick the ganja plant, if I pick off the bud them off of the ganja and police come on my yard and find the ganja plant them where I grow in my house? If I tell him it's about brethren, when I done reap my ganja, you know, it come up to more than 2 ounces. So why am I asked to go over and not exporting nothing? It's a good yield. I'm a good farmer. I get more than the expected crop. 5 ganja plant can give you more than a pound or 2 pounds of ganja. I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know. But I know some are going to make enough money off it. Government can make enough money off of the ganja. I mean, I talk about the one where them talk about medical ganja, you know. I talk about how much people them are going to hold and get $500 out of them. Yes. Hill.
Yes, Hill.
Yeah, blessed.
Blessed. Neil, farm up Jamaica.
All right. Now, you are a farmer now. I don't know if you know this thing, but I know what you want to talk about it, but I want to ask you a question. You see, you don't want to answer that question, yeah?
No, man, go ahead.
All right. The government say you can plant 5 ganja plant in your yard. Right? You hear that? You did hear that?
Yeah, I get a little bit of remnant of it.
No, so you never hear that then?
I heard a small part of it, not all of it, no.
So you never hear that part? You hear that part? They say you are allowed to plant 5 ganja plant in your yard. Did you hear that part?
Yes.
All right. Now, me and you know as farmer, even though you might never go amongst the ganja man yet, but me know you must go amongst ganja man because Westmoreland you always get about. And Westmoreland have the best ganja. So me I ask you a question now.
Yes.
If you will be charged for having 2 ounces or less of ganja, $500. If your plant where you grow in your yard, in your bucket, in your condensed can, if one of the bud them weigh 3 ounces, 4 ounces, and police come at your yard and you pick the bud and put it down for dry, will the police come in there and arrest you and say you have more than 2 ounces of ganja or you have 2 ounces or less? How it going to work? Because what is the purpose of planting 5 ganja plant in your yard if you're not going to pick it? And if you bad luck if you go pick it just when a man say, you know, so that boy I reap ganja over in yard and pick it. How that go? Tell me how it go, Bridget.
Boy, I don't know how it's going on. All I can tell you is that there are laws, and in every law, you will have to find a way to abide by it if you want to be a part of the society.
But I am trying to abide by it because the government tell me, say I can plant 5 plants of ganja in my yard.
Yes.
What will I do with those 5 plants when them come to maturity? What will I do?
You're going to have to trim them down and take off your 2
ounces?
Yes.
And then I'm going to charge you for $500 if I'm fine you with it?
So hold on now. Is he charging you that for the plant? Or
No. If you have 10 plants a year, I'm going to charge you. If you have 5 plants and him come there, I'm not going to charge you for the 5 plants.
But the 5 plant must have more than 2 ounces.
But what I'm going to charge you for is if you have 2 ounces of ganja in your possession or less, you're going to charge $500. And if you don't pay it, you're going to go to court and pay $2,000. Or if not, then I'm going to prosecute you. So I am saying now, what must I do with the plant that when it comes to maturity, if I am scared that I'm going to hold the plant in my hand just with the police knock on my gate because of some unscrupulous neighbor and find me, suppose I go at the gate with the plant in my hand, I say, who that? And when I look at police, and him see me with the plant in my hand, and it weigh more than 2. What must do with the plant? What I must do with the plant? What I grow? That's him tell me say I can't grow. What I must do with it?
Well, it sounds like a question for people in government.
I want somebody to call and tell me, to educate me into that, because I am very scared that a man going to plant 5 plants of ganja and then him sit down on the veranda smoking. And when police come and say, but I'm a plant, I'm just plant in a vase. And
you allow 5 plants.
You allow 5 plants.
This is just one of my plants.
This is one of my plants. I mean, just enjoy my plant from my veranda.
Not even one plant.
Yeah.
That board alone.
Oh gosh, man. You know, Mr. Some ganja, Mr. Some ganja tree, man. We're taller than me, no. Taller than me. I Westmoreland. When me in my days, I run up and down in a bush.
Yes.
Anyway, me know that you call for still.
Well, I called to talk about farming. And you're talking about farming. Okay. You're talking about farming ganja. Right? It seems as if we're on the same topic.
So how the ginger going on, so tell me how the ginger going on there.
The ginger is going on well. Yes. Right now we're going to be doing a weeding down there probably between now and the beginning of next week. But it's all organic. So, you know, everybody's talking about this organic ganja. We're talking about organic ginger, organic Scotch bonnet peppers, organic onions. And so apparently organic is good when it comes to ganja.
So let me ask you a question. How much land the ginger and the pepper and the onion were up there that plant now? How much land it cover?
Well, the Scotch bonnet pepper is 200 acres with 26 farmers. Down in Bright River.
Wait there, hold on. Let me get it clear now.
Yeah, get it clear.
Rastakura, you hear the man say? Him have 200 acres of Scotch bonnet pepper.
They're not all in yet, you know. We're putting in.
No, you should have got jail. I'm born now, you want born on Jamaica. No, 200 acres Scotch bonnet pepper, Rasta?
200 acres of organic, not just Scotch bonnet pepper.
Organic Scotch bonnet pepper. The one where
copper and salsa.
The one where as you cut it, so you start to feel like it's a bone in your throat.
That same one.
And the onion them where as you start peeling, so you start cry.
Those because they are organic. So
but you know, the onion nowadays no make you cry.
No, because you haven't had organic onion.
Me just say nowadays. Yeah. People, me I telling you something. If you peel an onion and you not cry, it's not good onion. And if you have cooked peas and you go and try it and come up back and cook, it's not good red peas.
Exactly. So we have what is that? Red round.
Yeah, you know my mother used to cook red peas, you see? And she used to put rusty nail in the pot. Because them say the rusty nail make the thing tenderize, or enough garlic. So it tenderize. Nowadays, no, you put on so when you call it kidney bean.
Yeah.
You put it on your pot to rot it. By the time you got somebody knock your gate and come back, the peas cook.
Exactly.
All right. So you have to know. Tell me where the onion now. Which part of the onion?
The onions are down in South St. Elizabeth. I'm sorry, South Manchester.
South
really
Manchester.
On the borderline, so I end up saying
It's on the border, St. Elizabeth and Manchester.
And Manchester. So it is down in an area called New Forest.
New Forest.
We've been testing.
Hold on, because you somebody asked about the Scotch bonnet pepper. All right, here what she say. She say Coronation Market. She walk up and down to look for organic Scotch bonnet pepper, and none of them people them now say Scotch bonnet pepper. So where you sell your Scotch bonnet pepper then?
Well, our Scotch bonnet pepper, like I said to you, we are now planting the Scotch bonnet. So we have a Scotch bonnet pepper seed bank in the same
This is plant of Jamaica you talk about. The same people who plant the ginger.
No, okay. So we have several projects. You know, first, let me just tell you, Farm Up Jamaica, we are a non-profit organization formed by the Jamaican diaspora.
Yes.
I myself am from New York, but we are here in Jamaica helping to fill the markets with items that we realize are not here. Are importing more.
You remember when they talk about the 300 people that come to plant the ginger?
Yes.
No,
650.
Yeah, then you are the same one where I plant the onion and the pepper now.
That's correct.
Then
we were doing that before that.
Yeah, so that me ask you now. So me ask you now, which part you sell them pepper there?
Those peppers are, okay, so there's a certain amount of the pepper that goes back into the local market, but we are not reaping peppers at this moment. We are planting peppers.
All right, when you plant the pepper and reap it, which part you going to sell it?
They will be available at different locations, maybe supermarkets.
In Jamaica?
You may be, yeah, in Jamaica.
All right, look, I ask you a question. When you plant it and you package it, you go and package it? Like dozen in our pack?
Not necessarily, but
then
wherever we sell.
Then wherever we sell organic.
No, because wherever we sell them, that's why I'm telling you the integrity will probably be at your supermarket, like a Lee's or something like that.
Yeah.
Where you can go and you may see the sign,
Mark
Farm
Organic,
Jamaica, right behind the peppers, right there.
All right, let me ask you a question now. Market people in a Carnation Park market won't be privy to these pepper.
They can be privy to them, but again, we would have to do something to make sure that the integrity is there, that they are not mixing them with the other peppers. So
Well, it's very hard for them to do that. It's very hard for them to do that in the market.
Exactly. So that's why I told you you're probably going to find them more in the supermarkets than down in the Coronation Market, simply because it's all about the money.
Yeah.
And there has to be someone to uphold the integrity of the products that we are selling.
Yeah.
And that's a big concern for us.
All right. So in other words, poor people not have the privilege of getting this Scotch bonnet pepper because
I don't want to say that.
Because poor people could have sell it and mix it up with the ordinary pepper them and spoil the integrity of the pepper. Just like how them take the meat from the river Sand City and go sell in the market.
Well, I can tell you this. If we have something down on Coronation Market, we would probably identify a person that sells down there and have integrity. And have some integrity there.
But I say that you should have do that because all the people, whether you accept it or not, enough uptown people go Coronation Market now,
No, I know that. I go to Coronation Market.
Yeah, so if you have somebody in the market where them know, say, go down around the corner there, you see a woman who sell pepper and onion from Farm Up Jamaica, she have the organic pepper. Whole heap of people go down there. You have to just set up that in the market itself. How that sound to you?
Yeah, man. I think that's definitely an option. And because we're not reaping yet, I didn't want to...
but I suggest to you that when you reap, especially the Coronation Market, you have the biggest amount of sellers and buyers in Jamaica, It's not nice if you find a little corner or find a specific woman or give some woman a job to sell your product in the market and you just set up yourself in a little corner where somebody can say, the woman will have the organic pepper, don't let such a day,
You know something? Yeah. I would agree with you 100%.
Yes, sir.
And again, that's something that we will definitely push towards.
Just like the onion, just like the ginger, and just like any other thing what you go and plant. Where you tend to plant more? What else you go and plant?
We have onion, we have red peas.
What else you go and plant? Apart from what you have already, what else you go and plant?
Red peas. Mm-hmm. We're working on corn, both for animal feedstock and for human consumption.
Where you get the seed them from? The corn seed them?
Well, the corn seeds, we have some from Belize, which is a non-GMO corn. And we also have...
Non-GMO no means it's organic, if it's not non-GMO.
No. When I say non-GMO, I'm just confirming what it is. But you must realize that Farm Up Jamaica, we don't food that is not organic.
No,
so you don't even have to see the word organic on it. If you see Farm Up Jamaica attached to it, that means that the food is organic.
I think that it should be. I think that it should be a policy of the Ministry of Agriculture and the Ministry of Health to label whatsoever we bring in the country, label the food that them giving the people, whether it is genetically modified or not, so the people can have a choice if they want genetically modified food or if they don't want genetically modified food. But we can't be just, as you say, the possibility of mixing up genetically modified pepper, onion, corn with our onion and corn and confuse up the whole thing, and then we are talking about we eat organic food. When the whole of the food from America, none of them are organic, apart from if you go to America itself. Because I know they don't subsidize organic food in America.
No, I know. And again, that's why it's expensive, number one.
Yes.
So people wonder, why is organic food expensive?
Yes.
When it costs less.
Because it's not subsidized.
To grow food.
Farmers who plant organic food is not subsidized.
Not.
That's a terrible thing. Anyway, I am glad to hear of this project. I know something going to reach down there one of the day, them, you know.
Well, I mean, we're ready for you, man.
Yeah, but no wait, because you're going to drop down. No wait.
Come for you.
No, but me going to come down there. No, when me there in the green one time, me going to come down there, man. Believe you me.
Well, those Scotch-bonnet peppers are in Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz. That's a Black River here.
Right, but before you even get there.
Before Black River, yeah. All right. I'm going to pass on the one time. Give thanks, Virgin.
Thank you.
Yes. Aye, sir. Me not say nothing, you know. Me not saying nothing. Me going to just do what me supposed to do. I hear me supposed to do now. Me want to thank Samantha, me too. And me want to thank Neil. Me want to thank me Hungry. Me want to thank Calabash. I gone, you know. Yes. Gone with bitterness in our mouth, but I saw it go. Anyway, here we are now. Next week, we're there again, Wednesday, from 10 to 2 with the cutting edge. You understand? And me can't say nothing. Me can't say nothing. Let me just do it and go on.